Hello, everyone. My name is Eduardo. I'm a Karimu volunteer, and I'm interviewing some of our important volunteers. And now, for the first time, I'm interviewing one of our staff in our session of interview called KarimuTalks. So today I have Shau. Hi, Shau. How are you? You are in Tanzania now, right, Shau? You are
Yes, I'm
in
in Tanzania. I'm still working in the Karimu office in Tanzania.
Okay, so welcome, Shao. Shao is our director of our operations in Tanzania. So he's based in Ayalagaya, right, Shao? You are now in our office in Ayalagaya, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So very good. So, Shao, tell me a little bit about you. Who are you? Where do you live? What do you do? Tell me a little bit about your story.
Okay, my name is Shau Erro Ae. I am born in the area where Karimu is working. I also studied my primary education in one of the school where is 100% reconstructed by Karim. It's called the Bacho Primary School. And during my study in Alaga, we don't have secondary school. So I went the word called it Dareda, where I graduated my secondary education. After secondary education, then I went to high school at Moshi, Kilimanjaro regions, where we have a highest mountain in Africa. After that, I joined college or university, where I studied a Bachelor of Arts with Education, and I specialized on studying Swahili and history. Yeah, so that's all about me. And
Okay, so
when I joined when I joined Karimu, I joined Karimu 2017, and in that time
okay.
I was a translator. So I was been leading a group of volunteers doing translation between the community and the volunteers. Yeah.
And then you met Nelson Matos.
Yes, where I met Nelson Matos, and he asked me if I can work with him. Then I asked him, "How can I work with you while you are in America and I'm in Tanzania?" In that time, I was not very aware about the technology. Then he says, "Yeah, I will
Uh-huh.
teach you how to work with me." Then all my side has been like, "What is this person telling me?" So it's like surprise for me. How can I work with someone who is far away from me, miles and miles? Yeah. Then I accept working with him, and to be honest, in that time I was not expert on computer.
Uh-huh.
Uh, he says that is not the problem. Then he give me a computer and he says, okay, he trained me how to do Google meetings, how to document by using the Google Docs, spreadsheet, etc., etc. So that's how I started working. But also I go through all these years, I go through different leadership because I was a translator. Then I become a data collection person, then district director, and then now I am a regional director. So I go through the different position in Karim. Yeah.
Very good. So Nelson started teaching you everything. He started teaching you some basic skills like how to play with the computer, how to work with the computer, but also teaching you some leadership skills and management skills for you to start helping us on the ground in Tanzania.
Yeah, I can say Nelson is not only the boss for me. He's a like father. He's a teacher. He's a mentor. Because I think it's it's very rare to find a person like Nelson. Because well, first of all, it's very difficult to work with him because, as you know, he's very tough and he need. you to be very organized.
Uh-huh.
So it teach me how to use the computer, and we had a we always have 2 meetings per week. So we use
Okay.
those meetings for him to teach me how to use the computer, Google Docs, Google Spreadsheet, Internet, Google Hangout, all of this. So I learned from him, and yeah,
Very nice. And you were the first the first employee of Karimu in Tanzania, right, Shao? Before you, there
yes,
was no full-time employee, right?
there was no employee in Tanzania, so I am the first person employed by Karimu in Tanzania.
Okay. Okay. And tell me a little bit, Shao, the impact of Karimu in the region. So you are working with us since 2017. What changed in your city, in your region, with the impact that Karimu did with the community, working with the community?
I think uh, there is a very big difference where Karim is working with the where Karim has never worked, or there is no NGO like Karim. And maybe I can categorize into the things. The first thing that Karim has done in 2017 and 18 is the water project in Alagaya. And
Hmm.
before Karim, we fetch water into the river where the water is very dirty. There was a high rate of stomach diseases in that time in my area. So when Karim bring the water to the area, many young girls they are studying. They go back to their schools because the parents now can fetch the water where the water point is very close to their home places. Before the girls, they are not attending the school because the girls are responsible to fetch the water. So they work like 8 hours. They work 8 hours to go and fetch the water. So that's the first impact of Karimu in the area, bringing clean water, and no family is walking more than 400 meters to fetch the water. So that's the first thing that the first impact Karimu brought to the area. The second impact I can say on the health. In before we had a very small dispensaries in Alagaya, and at Gajal there is no dispensary at all. So the people from Gajal walk 2 kilometers, 4 kilometers, up to 8 kilometers, coming to the Dakati to get the service, the health service. Then Karimu decided to build dispensaries at Gajal, where the people from Gajal and the other areas can get the health services. And they also build dispensaries, but now is now become the health center. And these health facilities of the cattle center and the guardian dispensaries improve the health of the people because when the person is sick, he can go very close to get the service, medicine, to see the doctors. The pregnant woman can visit every month to do the checkup. Before the women, before these dispensers or this health center, many women getting deliveries at home. So there has been
Hmm.
a high rate of death, of the child death. But now we don't have that problem. So that is the second impact on the health area for Karim. The third impact on the, I can say, on the education. Karimu reconstructed the classrooms, and they also give the scholarship for the teachers. So reconstruction and having beautiful classrooms enable students to study very hard, and they make the students passing 100%. I can give you the
Mhm.
example of my school where I studied my primary education, Bachelor Primary School.
Mhm.
For during my study, we passed only 12 students to join secondary school among of 36, and we have only two girls passing the national exams. Why the number of the girls was very few? It because girls are responsible for fetching water, so they spend a lot of their times in doing the home activities like fetching water, doing the cleanliness. So now the passing rate from primary to secondary is 100% in my school. So I'm very proud
So
of my
all
school.
the kids,
Yes,
they are approved in the national exam after
all
the
the joint school.
So from a situation where only two girls passing the exams because most of the girls they need to fetch water and they spend like sometimes 6 hours per day walking, maybe
Yeah.
more. Now the girls and of course the boys they can go to the school,
Yes.
focus in learning, and the numbers of approval in the national exam that is a very clear indicator. They
Yeah.
are fantastic now. They are very good.
Yeah. Another example is Ilaga Secondary School, where Karimu is invested a lot also. We have so many classrooms, we have dining hall, we have teachers' houses, we have laboratories for science subject. This school now is also the kids also performing 100%. I can give you the example of the schools where I studied. In my class, we was being 180 students who sit for the national exams, but only 12 students were able to join the high school. I am among of those 12 students, so I
Mhm.
feel blessed for my performance and being able to join the high school. So you can see the difference from 180 students, only 12 students were able to join the high school. But now,
Okay.
we constructed the classrooms, they reconstructed the classrooms, they have the laboratories, we have dining hall where the students can eat in a safe and good area. This also make the students to study hard and the performance increase. Not only the performance, but also the students' attendance was increased significantly compared to when I'm studying the secondary school. Now at Ilaga Secondary School, for instance, last year national exams result, all students joined the high school. Not only that, but also some students, because of their best performance, government is directly selected for them to join the colleges, like medicine colleges, etc. So Karim has
Fantastic.
bring a lot of impacts in our area. But also I can
And
say
and
on
and Sean, and what is the story about the ranking? Like the secondary school in Ayalagaya was, I think it was the number 3,000 in the ranking. I don't even
yes, it's
remember
something
the
like
name. And what is the
3,000
position of this school in the national ranking?
for national ranking. The school now is the third best school in the country.
In the whole country. So the whole Tanzania, in the ranking of
Yes,
secondary school, in Ayalagaya, there is a small village in the middle of Tanzania, has the third best school in the whole country.
yes.
Wow, that's an amazing achievement.
Mhm.
Very good. And now I heard that some families are moving to Ayalagaya because of this school, right? The school is so good that it's attracting people.
Yes, there is a student from different part of Tanzania looking on how to get the chance to join the secondary school at Ayanagai. So now the
Wow.
number of the students was increasing significantly. Uh, because now also we have high school at Alagaya. When I say high school, it's from 5 and from 6. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the parents are looking on how to get the now on how to get the chance in order for their kids to study at Alagaya, because it's the best school and it has a best infrastructure in Tanzania. There is no school in Tanzania having a good dining hall like that way Karimu constructed at Alagaya. There is no school has the three laboratories: chemistry, biology, and the physics laboratory. The school has all the infrastructure that enables students to study hard and to perform their national exams.
Wow. Very good. Very, very interesting story, Shao. And congratulations to you and the whole team to help us to do this impact. So, Shao, explain to me how Karimu works in terms of the collaboration with the community and the government. So, how things works? Like Karimu has the plans, and we go and we say, we will build a school, and then we build a school, or who prioritize things? Is us we prioritize, or the community prioritize? Explain how this works.
Thank you very much. That's the one among the things that make Karim to be different with another NGOs in Tanzania, or I can say in the world. Karim does not decide any project, but
Uh-huh.
community, they are the one who prioritize their projects. So all decisions are made by the community. Then
Mhm.
after the community made the decision, then Karim will come and execute the project that were prioritized by the community. And
Mhm.
the we have what we call the strategic committee. This
Mhm.
strategic committee are made up of different people. We have women, older people in the community, we have the priest, we have the political leaders. Jointly, they form what we call a strategic committee. And this strategic
Mhm.
committee are the one who make the decision on behalf of the whole community. When they make the decision and
Mhm.
protest the projects, after that, then they go and they call the meeting with every village, and they mention on and they, it's like making aware everyone in the community that
Mhm.
strategic committee make this decision and they prioritize the certain projects, and if all the committee is in agreement, then all the people say, okay, we are in agreement. So
Okay.
from there,
So
they will.
Karimu does nothing. Yeah, we do nothing for free. We don't give things. We just help the community that the community prioritize the projects. We just support them to build their projects. So the
Yes,
community role in all this is absolutely important, and the government also participates on this, supporting, working with us to help the community to decide what to do.
yes.
Very good, very good. And for example, now we are in a very complicated situation. Not sure that everybody knows, but we a few weeks ago we had a terrible rain, a big storm, many days, and the area was destroyed. So a lot of people they lost their seeds, they lost the plantation, they lost their homes. So now, how we solve this problem, Shao? The community will come together and they will have meetings, and maybe they will change the priority of their projects, and then Karimu can help based on their decision. It is more or less this. This is the way that's going to happen.
Yeah, it is true that we have a very big rainfall this year, and many houses were destroyed, especially in the area where some houses are very close to the mountain. but also the many
Hmm.
farms. As you know, 80% of the people in my community, they are farmers. So because of the big rainfall, many of the farms were washed and their seeds were washed away. So last week, the leaders, uh, the political leaders and the appointed leaders by the government jointly, they are visiting all the people in order for them to see the impact or the effect of the rain in our area. After they have done with all the visit and the analyzing the impact of the rainfall in the community, call what they will call a community meeting, where they will mention what they have seen, all the impacts. From there, they will decide maybe what Karim can, if there is anything that Karim can help, and if maybe they can be able to do on their own, they will not ask also help from Karim. As
Okay,
you know
yeah,
in our as you know in our community, we say it's community first. So community is the first, then you will become late.
very good, very good. And Shao, um, where do you think that now, based on the current situation of our operations, we have now a lot of staff, right? So you have 6 or 7 people that you manage on the ground, right?
Seven.
Seven. So you
Yeah,
have a
seven.
team of 7 people. So
Yes.
we are growing the team.
Yeah.
Um, and where do you think that we need most help? Where do you think that Karimu needs help to keep growing the impact?
As you know, we are moving to a new ward or new area, and the Karimu is just
Hmm.
recently done. We are almost done with the water project, and this is a very expensive and a big project for Karimu. See, I think since Karimu started. So maybe the area where we will need the help is the sanitation area for the new area. That is the bathrooms for students and the teachers, especially in a new area where Karim we are working. As you know, the bathroom that exist in those schools are very poor and horrible, I can say. Yeah. So those are I can say that is the first priority for Karim to help.
Okay. Okay, and basically we need more donations, right, Shao? The more donations we can have, we can accelerate the construction of the bathrooms, finish the water project, improve the schools. So the more money we can get, we can accelerate these projects, right?
Yes, we really need more donations, more money in order for us to be able to execute and make Ari to be the same as Ilagaya. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they are
For those that, yeah, yeah, for people that don't know the region, Karimu started in a village called Ayalagaya that has more or less 15,000 people. 80% of this population is farmers, so they live based on what they can produce, right? So
yes,
most of these kids from 3 4 years old to 8 9 years old, they fetch water, so they didn't have time to go to school because they need to walk sometimes 2 3 4 sometimes 6 hours to get water, and usually the water they find is dirty water, so there are a lot of diseases based on this water.
yeah,
And Karimu changed dramatically, as Shao explained, the reality in Ayalagaya, where now most of the kids are in school. The level of subnutrition decreased dramatically. The number of diseases decreased because now they have much better water. And now we are expanding to Ari. That is the next village, very close from Alagaya. That is a larger village, right, Shao?
yeah.
How many people live in Ari? it's more than Ayalagaya, right?
Yes, it's more than Alaga. It's more
Yeah.
than Alaga, but
So now we
15.
are just starting in Ari. We started the water project. That is a blast. Is a great achievement. The water project. Now I think we have more than 200 points where with clean water coming from the mountains, the community helped to construct them, to build them with Karimu. But now we need to improve the bathrooms. We need to improve the kitchens in the school, and keep working with the methodology that we already have, right? Right, that we already know that works well. The community prioritize, and we help them to build things. And
Yeah.
Shao, what is your dream for Karimu? What is when you close your eyes and you are dreaming? Oh, this is the future of Karimu. What is your dream for Karimu?
My dream is create the first NGO in the country. So that's my
Okay.
dream. Yeah, to be the number one because now Karim is number one in the district level. Karim is number one in the
Uh,
regional level. So now I'm looking forward and dreaming for Karimu to be number one in the national level.
okay, that's a good dream. I like it. I like this. So maybe the president will give you a plaque saying, "Now Karimu is the number one in the whole country, in the whole Tanzania, and maybe we need to review this dream. We need to go to other regions, other countries. Maybe we will expand beyond Tanzania, right, Sean?
Yeah, I am expecting Karim to expand and become a big NGO. I hope that can happen.
Very good. So I will ask our my last question. Okay. Um, when the volunteers arrive, and when the volunteers leave the region,
Yes.
there are some very beautiful and special ceremonies. A welcome ceremony and the farewell ceremony, where most of the community, a lot of people, like more than 1,000 people, they come together and they built this ceremony to welcome us and to say goodbye.
Yes.
Why the community do this, Shao? Why they do this?
That's a very good question. The first thing in the area where Karim's work is my also where I come from and my tribe is called the Iraq. In Iraq, when we have a guest, we call them an angel.
An
So
angel.
when the volunteer come, is the time for us to welcome the angels in our area.
Okay.
Yes. And the people touch the impact of Karim. So that's why you see when volunteer arrive, there is a thousand of people come and says welcome. We sing for the volunteers, we dance, and every time we have new songs for the volunteers. Every time when the volunteers have new song, we have new kind of dancing. Yeah. So this is like welcoming our angels or our guests to our area to for them to feel that they are at home.
Uh-huh.
And every time when the time arrives for them to go back to their home places, we also have a farewell ceremony. And in this ceremony, we the community makes sure that every volunteer must leave with something or present that will remind him or her to come back in the area. So that's how we do.
Very good. And also the gratitude, right, Shao? The gratitude of these people for the impact that Karimu did, right? So
Exactly.
the impact changed their lives, and it's a very beautiful way to say thank you, right? To be grateful for the impact, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because people say Karimu is like a savior of their life. If we thought Karimu, all these things that I mentioned, like schools, health facilities, books, laboratories. It will take a very long time for people to get all of these things, just depending to the
It's
government. Yeah.
the saviors of their lives.
Yes. Because, for instance, in Alagaya, if you're gonna look the impact of Karimu in every household, you will see the people income were changing. Because in 2017, when we passed across the area, many houses were built by grasses. But now, many houses were, it can be mud, but roofed by the metal sheet.
Yeah, yeah.
Before it's grasses. So you can see the impact of Karimu in to the individual person in the area.
Yeah, the way I see, and if you visit Ari and you visit Ayalagaya, it's very clear the difference between the houses. So you really see that in Ayalagaya, there was a change in the trajectory of their lives, and now they produce, they improve their lives by themselves, right? And in Ari, we are trying to make this change now.
In
So
Ari,
for you that are
many houses are still grasses.
Yeah. So for you that don't know the region yet, you are very welcome to come with us and visit Shau. And we really change lives, and one donation can change a trajectory of a village and really help them to grow by themselves. Right? We don't need to keep helping them forever. We just need to change the trajectory, and then the community will do the rest. So that's what is most beautiful in what I learned in Karimu. Shao, thank you very much for your time. I know that you are very busy, especially in the middle of a crisis of the rain. And I wish you happy holidays,
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I think I will visit you in February. So
Thank you very
I
much.
see you soon.
You are very welcome. We are very happy to receive you in February.
And people that are watching us, don't forget, follow us on Instagram, follow us on LinkedIn, on Facebook, check our website. All the reports, all the numbers are in our website. All the campaigns where we need help for donations are in our website. So don't forget to check karimufoundation.org, and let's help Shao to make difference in his community there with his beautiful team. Shao, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Edu. Bye bye.
Bye, bye.